Coffee, once regarded with suspicion and caution by health professionals, has undergone a remarkable transformation in the eyes of science. For much of the 20th century, coffee was associated with a variety of supposed health risks: high blood pressure, heart palpitations, digestive problems, and even early death. These concerns were largely driven by early observational studies that failed to account for important lifestyle confounders such as smoking, poor diet, or chronic stress, behaviors that were more common among heavy coffee drinkers in the mid-1900s. But as more sophisticated research methods have emerged and long-term population data have been carefully analyzed, a very different story has come into focus. Not only is moderate coffee consumption not harmful for most people, it may actually be protective against a wide range of chronic diseases. Perhaps the most striking evidence of coffee's potential health benefits comes from its relationship with neurodegenerative conditions, particularly Parkinson's disease. Multiple large-scale studies have found that regular coffee drinkers have a significantly lower risk of developing Parkinson's. This appears to be due to caffeine's interaction with the brain's dopamine system, as well as its influence on adenosine receptors, both of which are central to Parkinson's pathology. What's particularly compelling is that this protective effect is not limited to men or a single ethnic group. It has been observed in diverse populations across the globe. Coffee's protective effects extend to metabolic health as well. Numerous meta-analyses have shown a strong inverse association between coffee consumption and the risk of type 2 diabetes. People who drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day consistently show a reduced risk, up to 25 to 30% lower in some studies, compared to non-coffee drinkers. This effect has been noted for both caffeinated and decaffeinated coffee, suggesting that compounds other than caffeine, such as chlorogenic acids and other polyphenol, play a role in improving insulin sensitivity and reducing inflammation. In fact, coffee is one of the richest sources of antioxidants in the modern diet. These natural compounds help combat oxidative stress, a key factor in aging and the development of chronic diseases. The antioxidant profile of coffee includes hydrocinamic acids and flavonoids, both of which have been linked to improved cardiovascular health, reduced cancer risk, and better liver function. Studies have also found that moderate coffee drinkers are less likely to die from all causes, including heart disease, stroke, and certain types of cancer, a testament to coffee's complex and largely beneficial biological effects. Another surprising area where coffee shines is liver health. Observational research has shown that people who drink coffee regularly have a lower risk of liver diseases, including non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, cirrhosis, and even liver cancer. This has led some hepatologists to recommend coffee as part of a liver-friendly lifestyle. Again, the effect appears to be dose-dependent and not solely tied to caffeine, reinforcing the idea that coffee is a complex beverage with multiple biologically active ingredients. Importantly, coffee can also have mood-enhancing effects. Caffeine, its most famous active compound, is a mild stimulant that improves alertness, reaction time, and cognitive performance. Regular consumption has been associated with a reduced risk of depression and even suicide in some studies. While it's not a substitute for mental health treatment, coffee can provide a daily psychological lift for many people, especially when enjoyed as part of a comforting routine. That said, like most things in nutrition, the key is moderation and context. Excessive coffee intake, particularly more than 5 to 6 cups a day, may lead to anxiety, sleep disruption, or digestive upset in sensitive individuals. Some people are genetically slower metabolizers of caffeine and may experience more pronounced effects even at lower doses. Still, for the majority of the population, moderate coffee intake, typically defined as 3 to 4 cups a day, is not only safe but likely beneficial. The turnaround in coffee's reputation is one of the most dramatic in modern nutrition science. Once blamed for a host of health problems, it is now widely recognized as a functional beverage with a diverse array of health-promoting properties. It's a reminder that nutrition is rarely black and white, and that many traditional foods and beverages deserve a second look through the lens of rigorous, long-term science. For millions of people around the world, the morning cup of coffee is not just a ritual of comfort, it's increasingly understood as a small but meaningful contributor to long-term health.